It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you, could you be my neighbor? Back in the day from old Sesame Street, Mr. Rogers used to come down the steps and be like, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Lamar Johnson, Steph Allen, Jimmy Parson, would you, could you, USJW32, could y'all be my neighbor? I make a good neighbor, man. I'm not gonna play loud music. I'm not gonna, you know, throw trash on your side of the yard or none of that, man. I'm gonna be a good neighbor. Alex, I'm gonna be a good neighbor. Hip Hop Conspiracy. All y'all out there, I'm gonna be a good neighbor. Trust and believe. Thank y'all for joining me today, man. This is Big Gene from Raw Deal Last Big Night Cooking and Conversation. In about 3 or 4 more weeks, I'll probably be up and be able to walk around so I can stand up and cook. I got a couple of lot of recipes. Tim Harrison out there in Wellston that I want y'all, to get up on. It's going to be this little new thing I'll be doing with eggplant. I got a couple of nice, good eggplant recipes that I want to share with y'all out there, man. For us who's trying to cut back on our meat consumptions. So just give me a couple of more weeks, man. The doctor said I got 3 months before I'll be able to, try to get back in the gym and do what I regularly need to do. And I appreciate that. And thank you for that super chat. Blacker Love. What's good with you? All right. Check it out. I want to thank Ms. Denise Tucker. Thank you for your card. It's heartfelt and appreciated. Miss Karen Baker out there in U City, Missouri. Thank you for yours. Miss Tucker is from the city here, NYC. Appreciate that. And thank you, Miss Linda Simoson Sessions. I think it's you all trying to write all fancy and stuff. Sessions. I guess that's what it is. Miss Sessions. Yo, listen here. I'm gonna try to run through this as quick as possible because I can't sit down for very long. And I appreciate y'all taking out your time. But I want to get through some serious stuff right here. And the first thing I want to talk about is this coronavirus. This outside of the topic, because I'm still gonna get that Diddy. I don't care what none of y'all say. Y'all got a chance and y'all got an opportunity. I ain't asked y'all to click on this. You understand? So all you ones who got a problem with me saying something about your boy or what was going on, there's a lot of other stations y'all could go to. But anyway, y'all probably there already or come back to this or whatever. So I want to talk to y'all about this coronavirus stuff. And y'all got to know, if y'all following the news outside of the United States, they already knew about this months, years ago. A lot of people didn't hit me up, say, yo, you got to see what Bill Gates said about this. And we know this to be true. We know that the government is trying us. Yo, this is just the tip of the iceberg of what they're trying to do to the people, because they're going to try to eliminate as many as people as possible before the year 2030. You understand? That's their goal, to eliminate at least a fourth of the population. You understand? I don't know what makes them think they're going to have more than what they already got, or why they need more than what they already got. But that's what they're going to be doing to some of us. I don't know how to get this down. I wish I knew how to get this down. Let me close this right here. See what it closed. Well, no, I don't want to. Anyway, so I don't know how to do it. Messed up. I don't know how that get right there. I don't want to send no stickers. I'm sorry about that. So they trying. Oh, there I go right there. Keep on doing. Keep on clicking something. Something gonna work. Anyway, so they trying to eliminate a lot of people. People who have, not good health coverage and things like that. People who are poor, who don't understand the law. I'm gonna put you on game, because there is a crisis right now, and you may not have health insurance, and you might think you might you know, have the coronas or you're coughing or some of the symptoms they talking about, you could go to any hospital. And under this Congresswoman Katie Porter, under the CDC director, she made him say that under the bill 42C FR 71-30, that anybody could go to the hospital and be checked and they won't get no hospital bill. You understand? They cannot bill you. If they bill you, send it back to them and let them know under the direction of the CDC, the director gave this over testimony under the law, the 42 CFR 71-30, that anybody could go get treatment and exam for the virus, or if they think they have the virus. Just whatever they tell you to do first, do that, because some of y'all got to be, you know, quarantined in your own home, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So just know this is a ploy right now. This is a ploy because they knew about this long time ago. Not only did they know about this, in January, all the other countries and the world medical, I think it says something about the World Medical Organization was telling you, United States, yo, here go the testing thing. The United States say, nah, we'll get our own. That's because the business part of it, the big business part. That's why they didn't put up, I think, either 5.2 billion or 52 billion to these big companies so they can start doing the tests. They're coming up with some kind of test. All they're doing is going to come up with the same test the World Medical Organization got and flip the name on it and use it for their own self. They ain't fooling nobody. All this is about business. See, they know that we don't want war. People don't want war no more. There's no reason for us to go to war for nothing in this world. You understand? There's no reason for us to go to war for nothing in this world. And people don't want war. People act up, people lose, they're going to lose elections, they're going to lose with war. So what they're doing, they're doing another kind of war. They're doing chemical warfare. You understand? And they trying it on the people. They trying it on us. Because you got to understand, every year, every 100 years or something like a century, a virus or something comes out. You understand? Way back from smallpox, cowpox, influenza, Ebola, all this stuff comes out and everything like that. They find a cure, they go on and stuff like that. Now, this has become a world epidemic. Come on, y'all. Be real. They got enough scientists, they got enough computers, they got enough stuff out here. You understand? You got to watch and listen to these big businessmen. And then I'm telling y'all, y'all sleeping on South Park, Family Guy, American Dad, and The Simpsons. Y'all sleeping on those programs. They be coming out here letting y'all know what's going on and what's happening out here. You understand? Because I don't know why they could do some of the things they do and say some of the things they say, but a lot of that stuff be coming up, you know, being true. I don't know how to do this. Okay, that's how we do that. So my whole thing about it is that I wanted to get into that, y'all, with y'all and let y'all know, man, look out for that stuff, man. Be conscientious of where you at and who you doing and what you doing. And just don't be sitting around there talking about, no, I ain't gonna even say that. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Yeah. But somebody, Mom, yeah, you gotta watch who you pray with and what you pray for. Anyway, it's gonna be crazy. Yo, listen here, if y'all seen the title, man, and big case ain't over with, man. I don't care what nobody say. Until, you know, the truth come out, you know, I'm gonna be at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be at it. I have nothing else to do. I'm good. I did what I was supposed to do. I'm retired. I'm living and I'm loving life. I'm gonna come to y'all. I'm gonna come here with y'all. You know, I want to give a shout out to my little cousin first. Her name is Gianna. No, cause my little niece, my 21-year-old niece, she turned 21 yesterday. Gianna, happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? This from your big uncle out there in St. Louis, man. I know your dad took care of you. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to realize you're 21. He gonna be expecting a bottle every time you go over to the house now. Yo, Gianna, pick me up. Yo, Gianna, get your daddy up. Yo, Gianna. That's how they do it. All right, so that's where we at right now. So now I want to thank James T. Robinson, Billy Cole, Brittany, I think things called Caradaro, and Gerard Robbins for the cash app at Big Gene 52, and Natasha Simmons, that's a Simmons, yeah, and Francis Fields for y'all PayPal. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all, man. You know, it's a blessing. Let's get into this, man. Now, I don't like talking about other YouTubers and people who do their shows and everything like that. But I was bombarded. And what I mean by bombarded, you know, I was having all these people come to the channel and hit me up on the cell phone, hit me up on my number, come on, Gene, you know Bella? I'm like, yo, Gene, did you see Bella? I was like, I know I used to hit this little Italian, and Bella is beautiful in Italian, and they used to call her Bella, and I thought I got somebody pregnant. They were like, yo, Gene, Bella, you got to check out Bella. I'm like, damn, man, Bella. And it's this YouTuber, you know what I'm saying, Sona Bella, you know what I'm saying? And they say, you got to look at her, Gene. She just then dug the dirt up. Gene, I want to know who she talking about. I was like, go ask her. Because first I was like, whew. Because you know how sometimes you have them drunken nights, fellas. I don't get them nights. I'm just kidding. I thought someone was coming out the woodwork. Bella this, Bella that. Bella. I was like, who the hell is Bella? You know what I'm saying? So Bella is this YouTuber. She's a psychic. And, you know, they was talking about, she just ran down the whole Biggie Smalls case. Now, I know some of y'all may not know it, and y'all might be just dumbfounded like I was. You understand? And I went there, and I just couldn't believe it. Because, first of all, man, I don't believe in the psychic phenomenon, but I know some people have psychic power. I know some things come to people, and we say, oh, deja vu. Sometimes our spirit allow things to put us in places and situations, and I've been there. I was in a situation, my spirit, and I was right next to my kid's mom. I said, somebody gonna try to kill me right here. And she looked at me. I said, yeah, somebody gonna try to kill me right there, because it came over me that somebody's gonna try to kill me right there. And August the 13th, 1999, I caught one there. And in the back on this side, you know, 4 guns, 5 guns, 2 right here, 2 right there, and 1 guy with a gun in front of me. Pulled me out the truck right there where I said it at. It led up into a big shootout in the whole 9 yards. But I thank God that I'm here today. You understand? And I thank God for that old nosy Spanish lady who was sitting up in her window saying, I'm not going to let them do that boy like that. You understand? And call 911. That was a good neighbor. That was a good neighbor. You understand? So now, you know, I had that intuition. So I do believe in intuition. I do believe God, you know, and your spirit goes out there and lets you know stuff before it happens. But what this lady was talking about blew my mind. And if you believe what she's talking about, it will even blow your mind further when I start getting into it. She was talking about the murder of the notorious B.I.G. And Biggie Smalls came to her in her dream. right? Biggie Smalls came to her in her dream, and I was kind of thinking, damn, Big still trying to hit. She's like, and she gave this whole spiel about, I don't know this guy. I don't know who he is. You know what I'm saying? I never really listened to the music. And I was like, like I was on Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? Come on, she got to be bullshit. You understand? That's what I was saying. But she said some things. And unless you was an investigator, unless you was somebody who was in tune with the case, how would you know that? And unless I gotta put my hands up, man. I don't really know what's going on. Let me move this right here up there. Mississippi Dirty South. What's good with you? Joya Thompson. How y'all doing out there, man? Lee McGinnis. What's up with you too? Bradley Campbell. Listen, I don't know how she know what she knew. You understand? And I know a lot of y'all gonna be like, yo, Gene is going crazy. Gene is out of his mind. But it wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? She said some things like Big came to her and he gave her the puff of P. Diddy. He gave her the face of P. Diddy, and he had fangs, and he was the devil dog. He said P. Diddy came to her, and Big showed him his face, and he had fangs, and he was the devil dog. Do y'all remember? Y'all go on and see my story about Damien, little Damien, when he threw that dove up in the air, and the dove said, I was like, oh my God. Now this is us talking. Y'all talking about he always go this what's your name? She said her name is let me see what her name is. Excuse me, y'all. I gotta get this because I want to get at her ass. She's talking about, she said her name is what's her name? Oh God. This chick name is, look at her. Her name is Miss. She don't know what she talking about. That's what her name should be. Talking about, this should be the P. Diddy show. I said I would name it the P. Diddy show, but damn, he might take my publishing. He might take my publishing. What about that? Huh? Oh, I gotta tell y'all her name. She's on the internet. She talking about, this should be the P. Diddy show. You ain't think it is? What's your name? Oh my God, I think it's gone now. Please don't be gone. I gotta learn how to keep some of this stuff. Oh, Miss Well Connected. You know, if somebody say they well connected, they ain't got no connection to nothing. Her name is Miss Well Connected. She said, Miss Well Connected. This should be named the P. Diddy show. Okay. Listen here. I told you gonna know what I know, and I haven't told all I knew, but I'm gonna continue to tell more and more. You're gonna get more and more from me. Miss Well Connected, you ain't know. Come connect my cable for me. She well connected. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, to get back to what I was talking about is that, this lady said, she said that Big showed him a picture of P. Diddy, and he was the devil dog, and he had fangs and everything like that. And I was like, Big came back from the grave and talking like that, Big is showing like that. And she started talking about how certain people that was involved in his death. And it was a hierarchy that caused him, and it was a setup, how it was set up in the whole 9 yards. So I want to keep that right there with y'all, because this dude who got the brand Now Son, he got a clothing line called Now Son. Love his hats, love his shirts, and everything like that. He sent me some tapes of Little C's and them. You know, he sent me I got them out in the car because I was looking. I don't have a DVD in my house because you know everything is Netflix, Nextel, and all that stuff like that. Gave all the DVD players away, but I have them in my cars. So because I was in my car watching one of the DVDs, I watched two of them. I didn't watch Life After. I watched Life After Death, and I didn't watch the Chronicles yet, and I watched their first Lil C's DVD. I watched both of them, and Lil C said something. A lot of stuff that he say. I got to realize he was 17 years old, high out of his mind, but one thing he said, and I found that was real smart. He said that for Big to get shot, and all those police, which was on the other side of the building, but still in that area, somebody had to knew they was going to get away. You just don't do that not knowing that you could get away or you can get away from doing some shit like that. They knew, you understand? So the person, when Lucy said that, it clicked something in me. I already know, and they can't make me believe nothing else. It was a setup, plan, hit. You understand? It was a setup, plan, hit. The only thing I get confused with is that was supposed to be for Puff, but then I knew some stuff over there was supposed to be for Big, and I knew some stuff was supposed to be for anybody from Bad Boy because of the Jake situation, because of the situation with Snoop and they boys, them getting shot up and everything. And I don't want to reiterate on this right here, but them people knew they was going to get away with that. They knew that they was going to get away with killing somebody that night. And that's how that was set up. And when Lucy said that on the tape, I was like, it rang a bell. And I was like, yo, it just brought the whole feeling and the whole atmosphere of that being back up with me again. So, if y'all know what I'm talking about, go look at those tapes, because he run that whole thing down with about him and Kim and their whole situation and everything. And the two tapes I seen after 3 was pretty interesting. All right. And I don't have the names of them right now because they're in the car. And I'm not walking out there and to get them. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? So now, getting back to this lady. She wasn't naming people, but she was putting places and putting people in the situations. You understand? And breaking down the whole infrastructure of the people that were involved in killing Big. And she said Big was telling her this. And then one of the girls, and she calling me, Gene, what time you going on? Gene, I can't wait. You know what I'm saying? Gene, you got to hurry up and go on. And I'm like, damn, I work for you now? I work for you now? No, I'm just kidding with you, Mom. She was like, but Gene, you got to hear, I can't wait. I don't know what, because I want to know who the girl he was talking about. And she was a good friend with Puffy and everything like that. And I want to let y'all know. Who from Death Row said they was a good friend with Puffy? And I told y'all about her last week. And it's just crazy how this lady came up with this girl name. And the girl is from, she didn't come up with her name. She came up with the girl and talking about the girl. But she said the girl was from Chicago. And I was like, guess who's from Chicago? There was a singer from Death Row. That's Miss Jules. And she was outside walking along the street with her 2 girlfriends the night Big got shot. holding them up at the light instead of them running the light like we did. Follow the leader. Anybody, because that's why I don't get, like upset when people say, yo, why y'all running like Gene and then y'all ain't tell them. Anybody know. You in a convoy. If I say y'all ready, follow us. Whatever we do, y'all do. Anybody who's ever a part of a crew and they going someplace, if one get a ticket, all us gonna get a ticket. So it don't bother me when people say, yo, y'all didn't tell Big them drive to run the light. Do you have to? Do you have to? But they was getting held up by these girls. Why they was there to hold them up? I'm gonna let y'all think about that one. But anyway, she said the girl was from Chicago. And when I looked at the Wikipedia and I seen that Jules was from Chicago, yo, my mind just was, I was like, did Big really come to this lady in her dream? Did she really have this premonition? And why would she, one, go through this whole thing about the Notorious Big, and that's not even her genre of music? She don't listen to that type of music. But this what killed me about her. And if anybody who followed me, I always talk about something was rotten in Denmark. Now that is a quote from a Shakespearean play, Hamlet. We know Hamlet, don't we? Don't some of y'all know Hamlet? Do I got some people out here that read Hamlet before? Nah, we Afrocentric. We don't do that Shakespearean shit, Gene. Get out of here with that Shakespeare stuff. We don't want to know nothing about no Shakespeare. But quick, just to educate y'all, in case y'all get in a conversation with somebody before, Hamlet was from the play Macbeth. You understand? Hamlet's uncle killed his father and married Hamlet's mother. Okay? A ghost of Hamlet's father was coming back, revisiting Hamlet in his mind, talking to him, telling of the deceit of those two. When they end up poisoning each other and all of them died or whatever like that. You understand? And Hamlet made the statement, something is rotten in Denmark. So this lady, she contributed Big's death to Othello. Now, Othello is a Shakespearean play too. I guess I'm losing views now, losing people. They're like, yo, this nigga talking about, he giving me a test. Yo, I ain't trying to test y'all, man. I'm just trying to talk about what this lady was talking about, man. What up, Pete, with you, boy? I see you out there. Tyrone Owens. You know what I'm saying? So now, Phil Cosby. Yo, so now she started talking about how it's Big's death had a lot to do with like the Othello. But Othello's a different thing. Othello was a black Moor, you understand, who was married to a white woman back then, who Iago was setting him up because he was jealous of him. His best friend was jealous of him. Who was leading Hamlet to this place for him to get killed. I mean, leading Othello to this place to be getting killed. That's what she was talking about. Excuse me for that. I was like, what Bella talking about? She was talking about that stuff, and she was like getting all into it. And I was like, ooh, Bella, Bella. No, she wasn't looking good. I mean, but she was all right. Not really, but to each his own. Shout out to Shay Boogie. What's up with you out there? Nina, if you looking at out here, what's up with you? All right. Salt and Coat. Major Pain in the house. All right. So now she breaking it down. So I know Shakespeare. You understand? So Iago was jealous, in which he was supposed to be good to close to Big, and then he was trying to, Iago was supposed to be close to Othello. He and Big as Othello. Iago was his supposed to be close friend, and try to set him up, saying that Cassio wanted Desdemona, setting things up, making situations. And she didn't go too deep in it because she didn't really know the story of Othello. But I knew. So I'm getting into this lady program. That's because everybody was calling me up, talking about, Gene, you gotta go see Bella. Gene, Bella. So I went to see Bella. Hey, Bella, I'm home. So I went to see Bella. Yes, he did die in the end. Because, what's called? Somebody knew. Who's that? Somebody went to school. Hold on. Y'all stop. Y'all move out the way. Who went to school? Somebody said, oh, Trina T reviewed high school literature. You see it, you do it in college too, Trina. Because you went to a good school. Keep making me sick, people who are high school literature. And then D-Mobile to Go said he dies in the end. That's right. Because he killed Desdemona. He kills his wife. So he ended up killing himself. Wouldn't did that. One down. Okay. I'm reloaded. Yeah, I wouldn't have killed myself. He talking about, she went to a good high school literature. Huh. All right. Andy, yeah. Yeah, Andy. Yeah. And Jewel was implicated in another thing out there in California too, for one of those big Bloods getting killed. Allegedly. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing about it, I was like, oh my God. So now she went into this whole thing. Y'all got to go see it for yourself. You understand? Y'all got to go look it up and everything like that. And she breaks it down. But the girl that she was talking about, you know what I'm saying, it allegedly was Jewel. You know what I'm saying? Because allegedly was Jewel. Bigger BX. Thank you for that super chat. You know what I'm saying? It was allegedly her. I'm just saying that because, she was there that night when Big got killed. She was talking to Big and around her, puffing them and everything like that. And she was outside of the trucks now, walking down the street when they was with those other two girls. You understand? So, and she's from Chicago. Some things are coincidental. You understand? And some things are just in plain sight. Now, don't no lead investigator think they need to talk to those 3 girls that night when they were closer to the shooters than anybody. They were closer to the car than anybody. And nobody thinks to say anything to them. Ain't that right, Jason Boulder? The motive. Sean Anchor Life. Trina, why you keep on putting high school literature? Trina T reviews. Some of us didn't go to no good high school, Trina. We had to learn that in junior college. She probably spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I mean? Yo, thanks for the cash app at Big Gene 52. I appreciate that, man. It's been real helpful. And I told you he got me my chair. And at the PayPal at Big Gene 52. Appreciate that, y'all. You ain't get no notifications? Gotta hit that button. I don't know if Big was still moving weight, but you got to realize they still have people on the street. So if he gonna get some money, and if and What's-Call said he was still in the street too, Gutter. So if my man is getting millions of dollars or supposed to be getting hundreds of thousands of dollars, and he slide me a little something and I can re-up and throw something his way, they all do it. You got athletes doing dumb shit like that. You understand? You got athletes getting major contracts and they throw their man some money in to get some drugs and do some things with, and they man come back and hit them a couple of times, and they keep doing it and shit like that, and next thing you know, they man throw them under the bus. That's how they do it. Kareem Maddox, what's up with you, boy? So now we back at this again, yo. We back at the people are not investigating the stuff like they're supposed to investigate it, but they want to claim that we know why they want to claim they what you call that? The case. They cleared the case, or the case is no longer, it's no longer a case because they solved it. We know why they saying that, and it's only to say the LAPD from embarrassment, selling LAPD from that $1 million lawsuit. Thank you for that super chat, D-Mobile to go. It's good to be back, man. I can't be back for long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But it's good to be back. Yo, you went to Yak Williams. You went to ain't nothing wrong with going to JUCO, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with going to JUCO, Yak. You know what I'm saying? For real, don't. We ain't paying Trina no good. We ain't paying Trina no mind. Yo, Trina, don't come at me if I ain't sent for you. All right? Get on my nerve. I hate them smart people. Oh. Head full of nothing. No, I'm just Trina. I'm just messing with you, Mama. I don't want you to be calling me on my phone, talking all that old crazy talk. Hi, Miss Priscilla. How you doing? Yeah, he a fraud. Let me see what's going on. So, listen, I don't want to get into other YouTube and their programs and things like that, but a lot of my people wanted to know who she was talking about. You understand? And she was talking about politicians. I still haven't found out that politician yet. You know what I'm saying? I still haven't found out the politician that she was talking about yet. Maybe it'll come to me. Maybe something will come up. Or maybe it was on the other side. But I believe that the people who killed him had some people involved in that. Yo, Cole Essence. Listen here, brother. Whether you hit that guy off at any time and stuff like that, if he come to you and said, I need money for this, you still can be brought into his case. He can't tell you what he need the money for. And if you give him the money and he told you what he needed for, you could be implicated in that case. So don't think that, Playboy. I'm just giving you a heads up. Whether you say, I don't care what you do with it or not, if he tell you what he need the money for, you just as much as guilty as he is. Sorry. Now, this dude got this white woman, Bella, talking about he was the devil dog that came to her in this dream and Biggie sent him. It wasn't this guy here. It wasn't this. This is my high school reunion. It wasn't this guy here. Wilson that gave a high school reunion before, and I went. That was our school colors, black and maroon. It wasn't this guy here. It was Bella. Yo, let me just say something. Another guy I want to hit y'all with this. And I'm gonna get off this stuff, man, in 45. I've been on here 45 minutes. My doctor don't want me sitting down in one place no more than 45 minutes to a half an hour. You understand? And I'm feeling it a little bit, but I'm gonna try to give y'all 45 minutes. Just be with me. One guy hit me up and he said he tried to talk to Lil C's, and he asked Lil C's, yo, did Gene say something to y'all the night that Big got killed? Did he try to tell y'all? Brother, let me just say this to y'all. I can live with me now. And the reason I can live with me is I got all this stuff out that I was holding in. Part of it out. You know, a lot of it out. A lot of it out. You understand? A lot of intimate things that y'all gonna find out later. You understand? They can't live with theyself. Because if I was lying, he could write back. Gene lying, he ain't tell us nothing. Click. He ain't got a D what you call him, but he know he would be lying to himself. They can't live with theyself because they already told people. See, they already told Miss Wallace. Gene told us. Gene knew. You understand? And Ricardo McKendrick Jr. had that tape with Miss Wallace on it, and she said Lil C's them had already told her that I told them before we left the house. She said that on the tape when she was looking for me. So they can't live with themselves. They have to live under what they living under because that's what they need. And I ain't got no problem with that. But you're not going to make me out no liar. You're not going to make me shut up because I'm in it. I'm in it. That man was in it with that Malcolm X movie. And he got down to the real, I had already knew that. A lot of people already knew that the people that they got, one of the guys was on my man's caseload, the imam was on my man caseload at Lincoln Correctional Facility when he came home. He was on Parole Officer Brown, and that's how I met him years ago, back in the early 90s. We met the imam who was the guy who was suspectedly one of the killers in Malcolm X's case, and he had let us know he had nothing to do with it. We was his parole officer at Lincoln Correctional Facility. Been around. Chef Disaster? Yeah, you're right, Gene, about guilty by association. But there's a special circumstance. Ask Keefe D. I speak to Keefe D. And you know what? He had to say what he had to say in order to keep his freedom. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? You living like that. If you try to get me on some dirty shit, if a cop try to come at me and say I did some dirty shit like that, sell drugs and stuff, nigga, you ain't getting nothing but practice. You ain't gonna get nothing but practice. Because that ain't never been my forte. Mazzy G, appreciate you. Lady Key, it's good to be seen. Yo, listen here. Yo, thank God. I appreciate y'all coming out here. You understand? If they don't F with you, F them and feed them beans. We're going to stay chazzed up. Three. My man out there, if they don't if you got a problem with them, nip them in the bud. Little Mike out there in Camden, we still got you in our prayers, your family in our prayers and our blessing. And Kobe and his family and all the people that lost their lives out there. Y'all stay safe. Y'all stay blessed up. This has been another program with Big Gene. The last big night, cooking and conversation. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all. May God be with y'all, man. Y'all stay safe. Peace. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Could you be my neighbor?